let's start with the fucking biology of the thing. I also have props that are food. Because I am a starving artist, I cannot afford an enormous black dildo, which is what I wanted. But they're $70 fucking, and I can't return that shit. So for all intents and purposes, this is a huge cock. Now, the cock. There's names for it up the fucking wazoo. Every guy that if I had one of these in between my fucking legs, she looks pretty, but she's not. Flopping around all day. I would be laughing all day. I would just be walking down the street in a fucking shitty mood, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm good. Don't even get me started on balls. You just say it. Balls. And it's fucking funny. If I had a fucking scrotum, man, life would be grand. I would ream this in every bitch I could find on the street. I get it, guys. I put it in my fucking underwear for a couple days. I get it. Floppity thing, but also formidable. Now, bear with me. There isn't many fruits that resemble a vagina that I could put a hole in. So for all intents and purposes, this is a cunt. The elusive cunt. Oh, I think I put a clit there. Okay. We're not allowed to touch it. We can't even look at it. Like shaving it, we're like going in blind. It's fucking, I got like a leg, I'm like Cirque du fucking Soleil to get that shit sex ready. It's not cool. We touch it with a piece of toilet paper. We fuck it with a piece of rubber. Or a cock. Like me. Some of you might know what that's like, I don't. Oh. No, I'm just kidding. I get laid all the time. Not by anybody good, but... The elusive vagina. You own one. You don't even fucking know what it looks like. Right? Daddy tells you, if you got one of these, to fucking choke your chicken all day long. You can do it. He catches you. He's like, son, you're doing a good job. Look at that fucking erection. Mommy catches you. She's like, oh, honey, no, don't touch that. It's not for you, but it's mine. It's on me. So already we're dealing with two very different playing fields. You need that. And you need that. I can see it in the face. We have a date later. Yeah. That cucumber will be fucking that cantaloupe. I'm gonna start using it. Do you want to fuck my cantaloupe later? So I got the inspiration to write this article, aside from the fact that I was pissed off that there weren't enough women in comedy that were successful, as in compared to men. And all my ladies were complaining about how difficult it was. I read an article in 2007, which has been handed to some of you, titled Why Women Aren't Funny. It was printed in Vanity Fair in 2007, and Christopher Hitchens elaborates quite well and very well written why women are in fact humorless.
Boo.
If you read it and you would agree on any of the topics or points that he makes, you're a fucking tard. Because not only does he make women look like humorless half-wits, he makes men look like fucking rollicking buffoons that only give a shit about getting a little peal of laughter from a woman. Now, as much as we would like to think, I would like to give a little more credit to both men and fucking women. That being said, we're fucking primates and all we want to do is fuck. Seemingly. It seems that our entire drive to go through every day is to find a mate, to find a partner, to find a new cantaloupe. Or a new cucumber. So, let's look at, really quickly, why I got into comedy. Because it might enlighten you guys as to why comics do what they do. And I'm going to be really fucking honest with you guys, and I'm going to open up aside from or as much as I already have. Because this one's easy. She's an actress, people. Hold up. I was a fat little fuck when I hit puberty. I had frizzy hair. I had a unibrow. I was plump as a ripe tomato. And I was one of the only brown people, my last name is Gomez, for those who missed it, in my entire school growing up. Everybody else was like these tall, beautiful, lanky blondes, and here I am, I just feel like the blob. So, because I couldn't overnight become tall, lanky, blonde, or thin, or not hungry, Latinos like to eat, I evolved in a different way. I learned to surf. I learned to skate. I learned to smoke. I learned to curse. I learned to chug beers really fucking fast. And I bought video games. Lots of video games. And the boys started milling around me like flies. I had guys in my house every fucking night of the week. Playing video games, making fart jokes, talking about tits, drinking fucking beers. I could chug faster than half of them. And I felt so fucking proud. And then I started to learn how to make jokes, which was the best part of my evolution of being a nerd, is that I learned how to make everybody laugh. I learned how to make the guys laugh. I started making fart jokes, titty jokes, ball jokes, as you can see. But then, my crush, the man who the boy, who I seemingly evolved for, called me up well, he paged me. It was the early 90s, bear with me. And Timmy Lewis was like, asshole.
Look him up on Facebook.
Was like, Jenny. I'm like, hi, Timmy. I mean, yo, Timmy, what's up? Because I was so cool like that. I was down with it. How's it going, Timmy? What are you doing, man? You want to go, like, skating later or something? He's like, no, listen, Jenny, I need your advice on something. I'm like, yeah, what? He's like, I really want to get with Kristen Davis. Oh. The captain of the volleyball team. Fucking whore. Hated Kristen Davis. I was the opposite of Kristen Davis. And I was crushed. So I took 2 weeks off of school. Cried myself to sleep every fucking night. My mom took me to get my eyebrows waxed. And I realized under all my baggy clothes that while I was surfing and skating, I'd lost some of the plumpness. Put a little underwire on, got my hair gelled, and I walked into class 2 weeks later, and every single bag of Doritos dropped with everything. The guys were like, who? What? Jenny? All the girls were like, what? Who is that? Fuck that! Because they were already pissed I was hanging out with the boys, you know. So I remember I went to the playground that day, and nobody would let me into the treehouse. But this time it was a fucking triumph, right? Because I did not get into the treehouse because I was like fat or ugly. I didn't get into the treehouse because I was hot and they were fucking intimidating. All right, this is good. Now through this evolution and through puberty and being cute and uncute, I discovered that being funny was what I fucking loved the most. So through all the shittiness and the getting heartbroken and Timmy Lewis being a piece of shit and Kristen Davis being like skinny, she had no tits anyway, doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm okay, over it. Not over it. I learned that making people laugh feels fucking good. I made my teachers laugh, I made my parents laugh, I made my friends laugh, I made Timmy Lewis laugh, I made Kristen fucking Davis laugh. And I realized that this is universal. This doesn't have a fucking gender. This is something that makes you feel good. It's fucking medicine, right? Yeah. Now, what Christopher Hitchens says, the piece of shit, is that women are humorless half-wits because we're only there to laugh at men's jokes. And men are supposed to make us laugh. Everybody needs laughter. Everybody. There's no, like I said, gender attached to it. All right. I got a little mushy.